My farm was my blood, my bones, my everything until Karen decided it was her personal battlefield. She called the cops because my tractor's hum ruined her yoga retreat. That morning, I woke to sirens screaming down my dirt road, red and blue lights slicing through the dawn mist. Karen, in her pristine white linen, stood at my gate, arms crossed, smirking like she'd won a war. My name's Tom, and this is the story of how one woman's vendetta burned my world and how she choked on her own flames. It started with a complaint, petty as a pebble in a shoe. Karen, my new neighbor, had moved from the city, chasing her serene rural dream. My farm, with its clanging machinery and crowing roosters, was her nightmare. She banged on my door at 6 a.m., demanding I shut down my tractor during her morning meditation. I laughed, thinking she was joking. She wasn't. By noon, 2 deputies were at my barn, citing noise violations. My farmhand, Jake, a kid with more heart than sense, tried to explain we were harvesting before the rains hit. Karen interrupted, her voice sharp as a blade. This noise is assault. The cops left with a warning, but her eyes promised more. Days later, it escalated. I found my irrigation pipes slashed, water gushing into mud. My wheat fields, my livelihood, were drowning. Jake spotted Karen's car peeling away, but we had no proof. I confronted her at her pristine cottage, her lavender garden mocking my ruined crops. "You got evidence?" she taunted, filming me on her phone. Rage boiled, but I walked away. That night, she posted the video online, painting me as the unhinged farmer terrorizing her peaceful haven. Comments poured in. "Save Karen. Shut down that farm." My phone buzzed with hate from strangers. My daughter, Lily, cried, asking why people hated us. I had no answer. The high noon of this mess came on a sweltering Saturday. Karen, emboldened, marched onto my land with a megaphone, rallying a dozen city friends to protest my environmental crimes. My tractor, she claimed, polluted her air. Jake and I were mid-harvest, racing against a looming storm. Her chants drowned out our work. Then it happened. Jake, stressed and distracted, misjudged a turn. The tractor lurched, smashing into a fence, its engine erupting in black smoke. Karen screamed, "Vandalism," and dialed 911. Cops swarmed again, this time with handcuffs. My fields were trampled, my machine wrecked, my heart pounding as they read me my rights. Karen's triumphant grin was a knife in my gut. But the tide turned. Jake, bless his soul, had been live streaming the harvest for our farm's small online shop. The footage caught everything: Karen's megaphone, her mob, the chaos she sparked. He posted it, unedited, with a simple caption, "This is our truth." By evening, it had thousands of views. People saw her lies, her cruelty. Comments flipped. "Karen's the villain. Save Tom's farm." Local farmers shared it, then news outlets. Karen's video was drowned out. Her yoga retreats page flooded with 1-star reviews, calling her a bully. Her city friends vanished, embarrassed. The cops, seeing the live stream, dropped the charges. I was free, but my fields were still ruined. The final reckoning came quietly. Karen's retreat shut down. No one booked her classes. Her cottage went up for sale, her lavender garden wilting. I saw her packing her car, her face hollow, no smirk left. Part of me wanted to gloat, but I didn't. I sent Jake over with a basket of our last unspoiled apples. "No hard feelings," I told him to say. She didn't respond, just drove away. My farm survived, barely, thanks to a crowdfunding page started by strangers who'd seen the livestream. Lily smiled again, helping me plant new seeds. But as I watched the sunset over my battered fields, I felt no joy, only the weight of a truth too raw. Karma stings, but it doesn't heal broken roots.